today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Mason Rudolph and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, it is a winter wonderland indeed. The snow is falling in upstate New York as you get a look inside Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
The 2024 NFL Playoffs AFC Wildcard one-round games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Cook again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. To the air, Allen setting up the screen for Cook. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down. Now Allen. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Here's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now, a 3-point swing right there.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a third? And they take him down. The Bills get to him. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Rudolph. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The 2024 NFL Playoffs AFC Wildcard one-round matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
About the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Rudolph now to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Rudolph. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Rudolph. Quick completion here to Johnson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down. Back to throw, Rudolph. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Rudolph looking to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Allen going to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Who won, Dolphins or Chiefs?
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On play action, Allen going deep for Diggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10.
Miami.
Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
In a upset yesterday night game I streamed. In my NFL playoff series.
First down. He gets this one to Johnson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now it's Rudolph. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line.
7 Pittsburgh Steelers 1072 Buffalo Bills 116.
25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 3rd and 3.
The 2024 NFL Playoffs NFC Wildcard one-round matchup will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
Leaves them with a 4th and 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. There is Deontay Johnson as this Steeler offense gets set for this next series. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
On 1st down, it's Rudolph. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rudolph. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. Rudolph looking to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Rudolph on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Rudolph. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Again, it's Rudolph to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 2nd down, here's Rudolph. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Deontay Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one
6
thing.
Los Angeles Rams 1073 Detroit Lions 125.
You need to put some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing now is Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, back to you, too, in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The snow certainly making conditions difficult, and it's not likely to get better anytime soon, as we turn it right back over to Brandon and Charles.
And he returns this to the 22. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out. A chance here on this drive to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark.
Throw him the ball. Throw him the ball. Forget analysis, all right? Let's just root a little bit here. Get him the football and get past that 200-yard mark.
Boy, you want that. You seem excited.
I know, and it's really weird because normally I want guys to intercept the ball.
Right,
all right? I want him to knock it down. In this case, he's been fun to watch.
The former DB rooting for the wide receivers. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. On 1st down, Rudolph. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. Rudolph going to throw again. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Throwing on first down is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. They run the counter with Cook. Able to push his way through. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 19-yard line. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph. He finds his man Johnson. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this down to the 36.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
First down, and they go back to Harris. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Rudolph. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And Johnson going to have a Steelers first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. Rudolph's throw complete there to Johnson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Rudolph now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got some room to operate. And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens from 13 yards out. And the Steelers will add to their fourth quarter lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To the air. Allen. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Again, they'll throw with Allen. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. In motion left is Davis. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Bills. toss and knocks. A touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Bass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rudolph. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rudolph throwing again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Rudolph looking to throw it. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 42. Here's Rudolph. Pickens on the slant. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now Rudolph on 1st down. Finding Pickens for another catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake it the football. Get
touchdown. Deontay Johnson, a 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Allen going to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. To throw is Allen. He'll let this go deep for Sherfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. And now out come the Steelers. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. "36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now down by 9. 35 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. Now Allen. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now we just have to deal with a snow-filled parking lot as we say so long from Buffalo.
I'm just looking forward to getting warm.